Hello, my name is Dr. Joe Cisneros. I'm a professor at the University of Washington in the Department of Psychology in the area of animal behavior. So here at UW, I teach a course on animal behavior. I also teach a course on animal communication. And then I teach a third class, which is neuroethology, which is the neurobasis of behavior. My senior year, I got really interested in behavior, specifically shark behavior. I volunteered in the lab to work with a professor who worked on shark behavior. And my first experiments, my first exposure was trying to develop a chemical shark repellent to repel sharks. And then I decided to pursue a PhD, and I started working on stingrays and skates. And I got more interested in sensory systems and how animals use one sense that we don't have, an electric sense. So elasmobranchs, sharks, skates, and rays can detect weak bioelectric fields that other animals produce, and they use this for social behavior, for navigation, and prey detection. And I just kept going, right? So I got really, after my PhD, you have to do what's called a postdoc, which is kind of like an internship where you are being trained to be a professor. So I did that at Cornell for 5 years. And I went from working on skates and stingrays to work on a fish called the plainfin midshipman, which is found right here in Washington. So then after my postdoc, I got a job here at University of Washington, and it was a dream job because it has a marine lab and I could study the fish, the plainfin midshipman, which is found here. What got me into this position was research, thinking about experiments, thinking about kind of the research that kind of drives me. Also, being able to teach on topics that I'm very familiar with. Students that are interested in maybe teaching or doing research, I always tell my students it's a training degree. You want to acquire valuable skills on how to become a scientist. Another thing that's really important is writing. Writing is so important. The way that scientists communicate their findings is through writing. So not just biology, it's integrating. It's important. Physics, chemistry, but all of it's important. If you really want to know something about an animal, you really need to know about all these different areas and how they're involved with their behavior, ecology, and life history.